हेलो एवरीवन। इससे पहले के लेक्चर में हमने देखा है कि असेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म एज वेल एज इन मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म कैसे परफॉर्म होता है। आज हम पढ़ने वाले हैं कि सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन केस ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, इन केस ऑफ प्लांट्स कैसे परफॉर्म होता है। देन हाउ डज फर्टिलाइजेशन टेक्स प्लेस, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एन एम्ब्रो इन ह्यूमन बॉडी टेक प्लेस, एज वेल एज द मॉडर्न मीन्स ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन दैट इज द IVF टेक्निक। विल बी स्टडिंग ऑल दोज थिंग्स टुडे। ओके, सो सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन के दो स्टेप्स है अलग अलग, दैट इज गैमेट फॉर्मेशन एंड फर्टिलाइजेशन। सो इन केस ऑफ गैमेट फॉर्मेशन, मेल एंड फीमेल बॉडी के अंदर 46 क्रोमोसोम्स होते हैं। सो आउट ऑफ दोज क्रोमोसोम्स वी डोनेट ओनली 23 क्रोमोसोम्स फॉर द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन और फॉर द ऑफस्प्रिंग्स। Hence, the chromosome number is reduced to half, that is, haploid gametes are formed. This process takes place through meiosis. So, that is called as gamete formation. And second step है इसका fertilization. So, when the male germ cell, that is sperms, when it combines with the female germ cell, that is egg, तब फिर से एक diploid gamete form होगा, diploid gamete form होगा. Hence, a zygote will be formed. Further, that zygote divides itself by mitosis and it forms the embryo, and embryo will lead to the development of the new individual. एक बार embryo form हो गया, then that will lead to the development of a new individual. Okay, so firstly we'll be studying sexual reproduction in plants. Okay, the male part of plant is called as androecium and the female part of plant is called as gynoecium. So the members of androecium are anther and filament, and the members of gynoecium are stigma, style and ovary. The female parts, that is stigma, style and ovary, together they are called as carpels, and the male part, that is anther and filament, together they are called as stamens. So anther, which is the male part of the flower, it produces pollen grains. जो भी male germ cells है, that is pollen grains, they are produced in the anther and they are transferred to stigma. From stigma, the pollen grains are transferred to style and then to ovary. Inside the ovary, the fusion of male germ cell and the female germ cell takes place. So after that, the zygote forms in the ovary, which results in the formation of embryo. जैसे कि हम डायग्राम में भी देख सकते हैं कि जो भी मेल जर्म सेल है वो एंथर पे प्रोड्यूस होता है एंड एंथर से वो स्टिग्मा पे ट्रैवल होते हैं. फ्रॉम स्टिग्मा इट गोज टू स्टाइल and then ovary, and inside the ovary the egg gets fertilized and then the embryo is formed. Okay, so जो भी pollen grains transfer होते हैं from anther to stigma, that process is called as pollination. The transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called as pollination. अब ये जो process है pollination का, that can occur to two various mediums, that is through abiotic agents and through biotic agents. Abiotic agents like wind and water, and biotic agents like insects or some other animals. Now the surface of stigma is a bit sticky, so whenever pollen grains they transfer from anther, they come and stick on that stigma. As soon as they come and stick towards the stigma, as stigma is a sticky substance, the pollen grains start to germinate. That means so pollen grains grow करना start हो जाते हैं, and as well as it start to move towards the style and then towards the ovary. As soon as the male germ cell reaches the ovaries, the tip of the pollen tube it bursts, and both the male germ cell, that is both the pollen grains or both the male germ cell, they are released into the embryo sac. So as soon as the male gametes it reaches the embryo sac, one of the male gamete combines with the egg to form zygote. एक male gamete क्या होता है, वो female gamete से combine हो जाता है and it forms the zygote, and that process is called as fertilization. But two male gametes release हुए थे, so the second male gamete combines with the two polar nuclei, that is haploid cell which is present inside the embryo sac. So it combines with the two polar nuclei and forms the endosperm. Endosperm is basically a tissue जो zygote को cover करके रखता है, and all the nutrition which is required to the zygote that is been provided by the endosperm. So at one time, one egg and another polar nuclei is fertilized, therefore it is called as double fertilization. Okay, now we'll start with sexual reproduction in human beings. So first हम देखने वाले male reproductive system. Now male reproductive system, it consists of testes and various other ducts as well as glands. Now testes, they produce the male germ cell called as sperms. Now to produce sperms, testis requires temperature lower than our normal body temperature. Therefore, testis is located outside the abdominal cavity in the scrotum. Now when the sperms are produced, they are immature, but as they are pushed forward from one duct to another, they attain or they become mature and are able to fertilize the ovum or the female germ cell. Now the female reproductive system, it contains a pair of ovaries, oviduct, uterus and vagina. So the male germ cells enter the female body through the vagina and the male germ cell fuses with the female germ cell in the oviduct, and from there it is pushed in the uterus. So there are 2 to 4 million immature oocytes present in the female body, and every month oocytes mature and they are released from the ovary from the beginning of maturity at the age till the age of menopause. That is, every month some immature eggs they reach its maturity and are released from the female body. This process is called as menstrual cycle, which occurs from the age of puberty up to the age of menopause. Okay, this is the figure of male reproductive system as well as the female reproductive system. So as we can see, the scrotum is present outside the abdominal cavity and rest all the male reproductive parts are present inside the abdominal cavity. All the female reproductive parts are present inside the abdominal cavity. So there are a pair of ovaries as well as oviduct. Inside the oviduct there is cilia, which helps the oocyte to be pushed forward into the uterus. So fertilization and development, whenever the male germ cell, that is sperms, they combine with the female germ cell, that is the ovum or eggs, zygote is formed in the oviduct, and later on that zygote, that embryo is been pushed to the uterus. All the development of the embryo that takes place in the uterus, it gets all the nutrition in the uterus from the organ called as placenta. After 9 months, the embryonic development is complete and the offspring is completely developed. Many couples cannot have children due to various reasons. Their reproduction can take place with the help of modern technology. So one of such technology is in vitro fertilization, that is the IVF technique. Here the male germ cell and the female germ cell is fertilized in the test tube and the embryo is formed. Once the embryo is formed, it is implanted in the uterus of the woman at appropriate time. That is, मेल जर्म सेल और फीमेल जर्म सेल को हम टेस्ट ट्यूब में फर्टिलाइज करते हैं एंड उससे आउटसाइड द फीमेल बॉडी एम्ब्रो फॉर्म करते हैं. एंड एक बार एम्ब्रो फॉर्म हो गया, देन दैट एम्ब्रो विल फर्टिलाइज इन द विल implant in the female body at the appropriate time, and later growth of that embryo that will take place inside the female body. So next concept which we'll be studying is twins. So when two embryos develop simultaneously in the uterus, अगर एक ही embryo form हुआ है, at that time only one single child will be born. But if two embryos are developed in the uterus, then at that time two offsprings are delivered at the same time. Such of are called as twins. अब ट्विंस के कॉन्सेप्ट में भी दो टाइप्स के ट्विंस रह सकते हैं, दैट इज मोनोजाइगोटिक ट्विंस एंड डाइजाइगोटिक ट्विंस. So in case of monozygotic twins, if one egg is fertilized but within 8 days that one egg splits up into two groups, that is the one fertilized egg that will break down to form two groups. In such cases both the twins will be either boys or either girls. Okay, and next, in case of dizygotic twins, sometimes at one time two eggs are fertilized simultaneously. दैट इज एक ही टाइम पे दो अलग अलग एग्स फर्टिलाइज होते हैं एंड इंडिविजुअल डेवलपमेंट ऑफ दोज टू एग्स that takes place inside the female body. At that time dizygotic twins are formed. In case of dizygotic twins, it can be one boy and one girl, or both the girls or both the boys. And last part of this chapter is population explosion. So whenever excessive growth of population takes place, that is बहुत कम duration में अगर population बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाती है, at that time it will be called as population explosion. So whenever some remedial measures are not taken, at that time population increases to a great extent within a short duration of time. Okay, so your homework for today will be, हमने जो भी definitions आज देखे हैं, you have to write all those definition. That is PPT में अब जितने भी slides हैं तुमको वो सब slides लिखने हैं one time, and you have to send your homework by today itself. Thank you very much.